Hi, my name is Monica, and today I'll be demonstrating how to create a project on POP using the mobile app. Now, POP stands for Prototyping on Paper, and its intended use is for app prototyping to create an early interactive model of an app. Today, however, I'll be using POP to create a simple educational tool to be used as is. Now, for educators like me with zero coding experience, this would be a great way to create a game, story, or study tool that is interactive. Now, the first thing we need to do is to prototype our game. Now, we can do that, as the name suggests, on paper, as I did in this game here. I took a picture of each image and then added them and created a game this way. For this presentation, I used this helpful little app called Texting Story that creates a simulated texting experience and took screenshots directly from my phone. I'm going to take those screenshots to use my project. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start a new project by clicking the top right-hand corner, and it's going to ask us for a project name and a format. I'm going to use the plus formatting for my game. And now it's going to ask us for those images. Those images can come directly from your phone. You can create your own designs using the app, or you can take pictures. I'm going to use the images from my phone, and I've put those right into a little folder called Pop App to make it easy for me to find. Now, it does only let you add 10 pictures at a time, so I'm going to select 10 pictures to add out of the 14. I'm going to hit done. And now it'll ask you to resize or crop as needed. Because I did take these directly from a screenshot, I don't need to resize, so I can just click through this little scissor that'll tell me that I'm done editing. Okay, I'm going to go back and add those last 4 images. And once again, I'm going to click through that the sizing and crop is just the way I want it. Okay. Now, to start, we're going to go to the first image, and it's going to ask me for a add link. To add a link, we're going to go up here, and it's going to give us this little red box. We can take that box and move it around everywhere we want, and this is where you want a person to press to touch to begin. So I'm going to put it right over this begin, and I can extend it to fit the box perfectly. From there, I can either remove if I'm not happy with it, or I can click link to image, and it wants to know where I'd like to go next. So from here, I want to go to this very next image here. So since I've selected a target, our target is highlighted, has a check mark, and the next thing I'm going to select is a transition. Now, I can have no transition, I could have a fade, a push left, push right, slide left, slide right, a lot of different options here that you can play around with. I'm going to go for a slide left. Okay, and now that I've finished, I'm going to hit done. Notice how my box has turned from red to blue. That means it has been successfully linked to another image. From here, I want to click that next image and add another link. So to do that, I'm going to hit add link once more, select the area that I'd like the user to press, hit link image, and this time I want to go to this page. I'm going to hit done. Now, that next page, I want it to give me, as you can see, I have a variety of options. Now, I'm giving the student the option of looking like there is a choice. So I want them to choose the correct answer. I'm going to hit add link, and the answer for this particular slide is hola. So I'm going to highlight that one, hit add link. Oh, I've already done that, sorry. I'm going to remove that. Now you can see how to remove a mistake. And we're going to link to an image. Now, once they hit hola, it's going to take them to this image. So it'll look as if from their linking, their selection of hola leads next to the page where it appears as an answer. Okay, now I'm going to do that several more times and until every image is linked to another. Now, if there's an image that I would like to use again, I do have the option to move things around for ease. I can also duplicate an image by clicking these options up here, and I can hit duplicate screen. Now I have another one that I can link to create that appearance of having options. So I'm going to quickly link these the same way I did those first two. Okay, now that I've linked up all the images, I can actually go through and see where my linkings are. I can double check transitions and also make any changes that I see necessary. Another helpful thing is to click this little green play button, and it'll actually give you a simulated play view of what it would look like. This could be a great way to check, make sure that all the linkings are working, that it's moving along smoothly. Also, if you forget where your linkings are located, pressing anywhere on the screen will highlight those, which lets the user know where they need to press to continue. And when you want to exit this, you'll want to hold down on the screen, somewhere on the screen, hopefully not on the link, and it'll ask you whether you want to start again from the beginning or exit. So I've gone through and I checked that all of these play well, everything's linked up correctly. So the last step is to share. To share, you'll hit this share button up here. You can share this as a URL, as a message, email, and if you open in Safari, it'll actually give you this neat little pop-up to install it as an actual prototype or as an app onto your phone by clicking down here and then going to add to home screen. Okay, and then my prototype name is hola, or my game is hola, and I can hit add, and then just like that you have a nice little playable app on your screen that you can use with your students or with anyone else to practice a skill. As a Spanish teacher, here I'm simulating a simple conversation to help the students practice in a real life context. A history teacher, you could do this very same idea with simulated text with George Washington, for example. So it has lots of uses, and it's very simple. You can share this with any of your students. They can practice at home or even during class. And that's it. Thank you for watching.